Good morning from downtown Charleston. Left the house shortly after 4, arrived downtown Charleston just before 5:30, dropping a dumpster off on Wentworth Street for a commercial business. And we have a car parked right where we need to go. So, I don't like coming downtown Charleston because no one cares. They park wherever they want to park. The meter is bagged. The parking spaces have been paid for the entire week. The dumpster permit has been paid for. The city came out, bagged the meter, and there is a car parked illegally. So, we sit and wait. There's nothing that I can do. I can't push the car out of the way as much as I want to. This is part of the reason that I left the house as early as I did, knowing that traffic was going to be bad down here and we were probably going to have a car parked right where we needed to be. Fun fact, we had a dumpster parked in this exact same location about 6 months ago, and we had the exact same issue. So, we've called parking enforcement. They did not answer. They open at 5. It is now 6:10. They have not answered, so we called Charleston Police. I don't like to do it. I don't like to tie officers up from other things, but at the same time, I need to carry on with my day. I'm not going to sit here and let the truck run and me sit in the driver's seat and just waste time, waste money. So we left the house at 4. I'm hoping to be done by 12 o'clock today. I'm not going to work 4 to 4, 4 to 5, 4 to 6, 4 to whatever. And, I'm going to try to do an 8-hour day today and be done with it. So, we'll sit, we'll wait. 6:10, we'll see how long it takes before somebody gets here. And I'll turn the light off so you guys can see. But, this entire side of Wentworth Street is bagged and metered parking. There's a vehicle right here in front of me that's in question. Those vehicles up there belong to the construction workers. And that truck driver, he's got New York tags on it. So as I was walking up, I said, "Oh, where from New York are you from?" And he goes, "Oh, by Syracuse." And I said, "No kidding, I'm from Watertown." And he's from Cortland. So that's a small world. So we're going to sit, we're going to hang out, we're going to wait, and hopefully somebody comes to get this car towed. I'm sure we're probably looking at an hour, which is going to put me after 7. It's life. There's only so much you can do. So, all right, we'll see you when we're ready for some action, I guess. "30 minutes later, CPD showed up, and I don't think he realized that the meter was tagged and paid for, and the dumpster permit was paid for, because he said that there was nothing he could do, that the car was legally parked. And I said, okay. And he said, cut the block, because I apparently was parked right in front of a set of gates for entrance, and that he pulled up at the perfect time, because a very irate gentleman pulled up, laying on his horn, cussing up a storm, waving his hands in the air, banging on the window of the truck. I almost wish I would have had the GoPro going. And then CPD pulled up as he was cussing me out after I told him, "Well, give me a minute and let me move. Back up." I ain't effing backing up. So it was, he pulled up at the right time. And then he and the CPD officer kind of got into it a little bit, but all is good. So the guy told me to cut the block. I cut the block, and I'm sitting down here further, I'll turn these off so you can see. I'm way down at the end of Wentworth and Meeting. Parked in a not so good spot, to be honest with you. If we get rear-ended, I wouldn't be surprised. But I met the officer. He was walking back up, and I was going to him, and he said, "Yeah, there's really nothing that we can do. We have to just sit and wait." And I said, "Well, what do you mean the car is parked legally?" And he said that, the meter had been paid for, and that they were there legally. He can't tow them. And I said, "Well, we paid for the meter." And then there was that deer in the headlight look, and he was like, "What?" I said, yeah. I said, we paid for the meter. I said, that's ours. I said, that's for the dumpster. Oh, you paid for the meter. Yes, my client reserved the meter and has paid for the meter. Oh, well, I thought that the car that was parked there is the one that did it. No, it was us. I made sure to tell the client, hey, you need to go and get the bags for the meters. You need to go and pay for the dumpster permit. Otherwise, we have no leg to stand on, and put a cone where you want the dumpster. All of that was done. So the officer came back up and said that give him a couple minutes, tow truck to be on the way. So he must have looked and confirmed that it was in fact ours. It says right on the permit from the city that there's a dumpster. The dumpster permit's been paid for and the meter's been paid for the week. So this is part of the reason why I don't like coming down to Charleston. And I mean, it had nothing to do with the officer. He just did not understand, I guess, what I was telling him. And when he pulled up and that other guy was screaming at him and screaming at me, that was his main concern. So it's fine. You know, it's pushing 7 o'clock, so we have been on location for over an hour, waiting to simply put the dumpster in the road. So we'll give it a little bit of time, and then from here, the schedule's not too heavy for the day. Just we got some stuff on there, and get it knocked out. Dropped a dumpster off for a tree service, and I think I'm going to have trash guys pick that one up with their truck. I think it may not be too heavy for the trailer. I just don't want to run the risk. So surprisingly, at 7 in the morning, it's not very busy down here. I really thought it would be. The last time we dropped a dumpster off, it was crazy busy. We had to turn around and come, the wrong way in traffic so we could put the dumpster where they wanted it. Had to have CPD block the road off so we could get in here. Yeah. So we're just gonna sit, hang out. Maybe I'll get a beard trim today and a haircut. I don't know. We just sit and wait. I'm sure the tow truck will be coming along shortly. I was kind of dumbfounded when he said that they couldn't do anything, they couldn't tow it. And once he realized, and maybe I communicated with him, that it was our permit, we had already paid for the space. We, put the bags on yesterday, put the cone in the street where, and I only need one space. We ended up paying for 2, but I only need 1. And the way that I'm going to do it is put the front of the dumpster right in the first space, and then push it back a little bit so they've got room to open the doors on the back. So all of these cars keep sliding up. Well, I'm going to keep sliding up too. So I want to get in on the action when they hook this car up on the tow truck. So we've had 3 cars move out of here since I've just been sitting back here. The officer is still up there. I'm assuming that he's got to do paperwork or do something. So, I guess this guy isn't leaving. Oh, well. So we got plenty of room. I got time. We will, I've been in communication since about 6:30 or so with the site coordinator here for the company. And she was just as dumbfounded as I was when I said the police officer said he was there legally. So, miscommunication. No big deal. We'll get it dropped as soon as the tow truck pulls this car out of the way. And roofing company. Big old dumpster. Oh, he does trash, residential trash. That's what that thing is. He's got a dump trailer. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. He's got a dump trailer with a chute on the side. And that thing picks the can up and dumps it. So he does residential trash. Huh. That's interesting. All right. Well, maybe by the time we're back with you, it'll be sunrise. So I hope not. Hope the sun is. I hope this doesn't take very long. So, all right. See you shortly. Good morning. It's a Monday. Just like that. I'll leave it right here. This is gonna give me enough room to get in. Obviously, we haven't done anything with it yet, so leave me enough room. Perfect. Morning. All she wrote. It was there. That's all we can do. So, all right, this one's been dropped. Let's head to the next one. We will see you at the next pickup. It's gonna be for a fencing contractor. Happy Monday. I wonder if I should just start charging. This gentleman has a 20-yard dumpster and it's filled to a 25. And should I just start charging for a 25-yard dumpster? I don't get it. Pallets on top, cardboard on top, wood legitimately hanging off the side. I don't get it. Do not get it. Oh boy.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a job card, like a
Business card?
a business card? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And I got a question. Are you guys looking to hire drivers? I used to be a dump trucker before. The only reason why they let me go was because the COVID-19 and houses went down with trash.
I got you. We will be looking to hire. Right now, it's just me. So I've got to get another truck.
Okay.
But give me a call at the beginning of the year.
Sweet.
And we should have something going by then. Do you have?
I have a driver's license, everything.
You have a CDL?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine. You don't need it. That's fine.
Perfect.
Do you text?
Yes.
Shoot me a text.
I will.
I've got a couple people that I can send your information to, and they may be hiring.
Thank you so much, sir. You're the best.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate the hustle. I do. Guy sees an opportunity, and I don't have anything for him now, but genuinely, I will, if I get a text from him, I will send his information out to a couple other people and see if I can help the guy out. Gotta hustle. What would you do? Charge for a 25 or dump it, roll with it? What would you do? Golly. Staying busy?
Yeah. Let's get find anyone to work, man.
Where'd the other truck go? Trade it?
No, this is it. I had to get it. I had a big dent. You remember the dent?
I remember that.
Yeah. I got it fixed.
I remember that. Back at Berkeley. Just getting all of the bungee cords taken off. Definitely thought more of that would have pulled out. I guess this will make for a crappy video. Wonder if he's gonna back up more. No, I guess not. All right. That tire, I filled it up this morning at 4 a.m. Shiloh again. It's a good sized load right there. Almost a 25-yard container worth. See what I did there? Guess we'll sit and wait on this fine gentleman to move his truck out of the way. Not exactly sure what other options I have at the moment. I'll put the GoPro back on its original mount while we sit here and wait, I guess. And the messages are just a coming. Guy's got train horns on the back of that truck. I would think that he would back up. There we go. All right. We will see you at the drop-off. It is 4:45, so we've been at it for almost 13 hours this morning. Finally headed home. We are up in the greater Somerville area, so not too far from home, but gonna head to the house and get showered, get changed, grab Tanner. He has Cub Scouts tonight, and apparently I am teaching knots. So we will see how well that goes. Hopefully these kids listen and it's a good evening. I'm sure it will be. It's only an hour-long meeting, so the activity that is knots is probably gonna be 40 minutes, and then they'll go play on the playground, and we'll go home, and I will, at that point, eat dinner and crash. So tomorrow morning we have a live load and then a delivery in Mount Pleasant. So we are going to hit the live load. It's for the same contractor, and then we will do the delivery. After that, I'm gonna try to get the second coat of paint on Delfino's 20-yard dumpster. And then after that, I am taking that dumpster to North Charleston. We rented a 25-yard out to a tree company for the weekend, and it's heavy. It's too heavy for even the big truck that Trash Guys has. So Delfino's gonna bring his machine over, I think. We're gonna offload it into another dumpster, and then we'll just tandem take it out to Berkeley and dump it. It's all tree debris. A lot of it has been chipped, and then there's some big chunks of oak, but it's all gonna end up at Berkeley. So that's on tap for tomorrow. If we get any phone calls, it's gonna have to get pushed off to Wednesday. That's gotta get done. I've gotta get that dumpster back. As of right now, we have one 15-yard dumpster that is on the yard. Everything else is out. So that's good. We have 16 more working days this month. We are taking some time at Christmas. We'll probably take the day at New Year's. Whatever the landfill is open and closed, we will work around that schedule, but we're gonna end up back in Bryson City for Christmas. There's the O'Reillys. We had a dumpster there from start to finish. That was pretty cool. Had a dumpster there from the beginning of the project to the end of the project. They were opened, physically opened, when we pulled the last dumpster out of there. So that was fun. That was my first start to finish project. The O'Reillys right here in Somerville. But only one dumpster was questionable, and it was loaded right full of concrete washout. So we had to work around that, and then we broke the door off of one of the dumpsters because I was in a hurry and I didn't check it. So, but that was a good project. That was a good project. The builder was out of Tennessee, and sent him an invoice, had a check in the mail a week and a half later, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, we're headed home, not too far, and tomorrow, same stuff. So I appreciate you guys riding with us. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.